Hi everyone, welcome back. Something a bit different today. I have my Nintendo Switch Lite here, and I have my AirPods here, and I have a couple of packages here. So let's start with this one actually, because I think the other one's going to take a little bit longer. So, I mean, you already know what it is because I've probably shown you a picture in the thumbnail. This has come from, actually, I can't remember. Let's see if this tells me where. Okay, so we have a little thank you card here with some lovely messages on the back about thanking me for the order. And I will leave the details of the shop on screen because I actually can't remember the name of the shop, I'm sorry. So let's have a look. I'll just dive straight in. Oh my goodness, super cute. So I have my AirPods there that you can see, and I really wanted to get a case for them. I wanted to get a case for them for ages. So oh my god, so cute. So I went shopping online and I found this little case from this shop, and it's so cute. As you can see, it's Doraemon. You may know that ever since I got my Doraemon Hobonichi cover, I've been obsessed with the little character. So I've picked up one of these little figurines. He's here dressed in the clothes of France just because he's the cutest. And so yeah, I wanted to get a case for my AirPods for ages now, and so I thought it was time to find one, and I managed to find this really adorable Doraemon one on Etsy. So let's fit them. I've got mine here with just some washi from Coffee Monsters Co. I will take the washi off. I was going to leave it on, but I'll take it off for now. Okay, so here's my case here. So let's see how it fits. Goes in there quite nicely. Oh, I've put them the wrong way around. Okay, don't put them the wrong way around. It's horrifying because it was really difficult to get it out again. Okay, so the recessed part at the back has to fit where the cap goes, of course. I don't know why I didn't think of that. So I'll just pop that in there like that, and that's in nice and snug. And then I have the little cover as well, and it has a cutout on one side as well, so I assume that goes at the back so that it can move on that hinge. So I'll just press that down tightly on there, and then that opens. Oh my goodness, that's the cutest thing ever. It's so cute. I was looking at getting one of those ones that's you know, silicone-y kind but big shaped with a, I don't know, there's heaps of shapes that you can get, but I saw this one and thought, no, I have to have this one instead. It's too cute. I can see there's a little bit of something coming away there. I wonder if there's a film on it, or maybe it's just a little bit of excess. Yeah, it is a film. I thought so. Okay, so I'll peel that off and see if there's one on the other side as well. Okay, the top doesn't seem to have the film on it, so I'll check that out later, but I don't think it does. Anyway, how cute is this little guy? He's got the little Doraemon character on there. It says dream, and dream written all around it everywhere. Little stars and planets. It's very, very cute. I think it's adorable. And it also came with this little charm. So we have here a little Doraemon, and it's the cutest thing on this little gold clip. So let's just attach that here. There we go. So easy to find in your handbag, which is one of the things I liked about this concept. I carry it with me all the time because I'm always using either these or my studio ones. Yeah, so I kind of alternate between these and my studio ones. They're both great, and now these are even cuter than before. So here's my little Doraemon collection of things. I'll be setting up this planner soon, so stay tuned if you're a planner person who's visiting the channel for this video. Okay, so that's my AirPods case, And then the other thing I have is a package. I'll just take out my Switch. So I don't know if you've seen this before, but this is my Switch case. I'll link where I got it from. I don't think they have an Instagram account. It's just on Etsy. But it's really lovely case. Spot there for your cards. I haven't put them in there. I actually only have one. There's one in here, Animal Crossing, and then I've got Zelda as well, but I can't find it. I've lost it when I travelled last. Can you imagine travelling? Anyway, the case is really lovely. It fits the Switch in very nicely. I've got a couple of extra controller covers in there as well, and yeah, it just closes up nicely as well, and it's got Tom on the front. So super cute. And here's my Switch Lite, and here's the package that I received recently. So I bought a new skin. There's nothing really wrong with this skin. I just wanted another one, and I wanted a white one. So I have a white skin here. You can see this is in 2 parts, and it has the pink with the hearts on the logo. So I thought this was really cute. This is from Luxe Skins Official, so it's from Luxe Skins, and anyway, I think it's really pretty. I am going to start putting it on my Switch now. We'll see how we go. If I get too annoyed, I'll stop and just show you how it looks at the end. It's the coral. Okay, so here's my current skin. It's the coral Switch Lite, but I've got this pink rose gold marble kind of cover on it, and on the back I've got the original. This is the first skin I bought, was just this pale pink color, and I really like this one actually, but I tore it up. It got torn, and you can see this one has got torn at the top here as well, and I don't know, I just really wanted a white one. So I'm going to take this off and make a start on adding the new one. Wow, taking it off is not so easy. Okay, it takes forever to get started, but once you start, it's not too bad. The only advice I can give you now is to go slowly, because it really does. It sort of sticks harder if you pull harder, if you know what I mean. If you just go slow, it comes up pretty easily. So I guess one of the really good things about the skins is that it keeps the Switch underneath looking very nice and clean. I've got a tempered glass screen on there, as you may be able to see, protector. So I'm going to leave that on, obviously, but I'll just take the rest of the skin off, and we'll see if we can get started on putting the new one on. Okay, so I've managed to get all of the stickers off the previous vinyl, and I'm just giving it a wipe down. I'm just using, my glasses cleaner cloth. It probably has a bit of residue of the cleaner on it. I think that'll just give it a nice freshen up. But like I said, having that vinyl protector on there has kept the Switch looking as good as new, so not too much to worry about. And I'm just going to dive in, and to get around these curved edges you really need a hairdryer to warm up the vinyl to allow it to stick, not to stick, but to allow it to curve around the edges. So that's quite a process, and the first time I did it, I brought my hairdryer out here to my desk, and I managed to just make everything fly off my bench because I completely forgot to worry about putting everything in its place. So I'm going to peel the vinyl back off the sheet and just dive straight in. It does have some little cutouts for all the various components. So I've actually got my tweezers here with me. I'm just going to poke those through so that they stay behind. I don't want them to come out, obviously, because that's the switches. Now, all these little bits that I've left behind, some of them hang on, let me show you that closer up. Some of these little bits that are left behind, for example, this one here, covers a little card slot. So I probably will use them, but others, like these little tiny, I'm sorry, I'll bring that up again. White on white is not so helpful, is it? These little tiny ones here, that's where the vent is on the device. So obviously I don't want to cover the vent up, so I'm putting those on. So now I just have to line this up. Super simple, right? Famous last words. But there is a little bit of a way, I guess. You can just line up the holes as best you can so that you don't see too much of that colour underneath. And it peels up again, so if you do make a mistake it doesn't matter, but actually that's pretty good. Look, all of those holes have lined up pretty perfectly, so I'm happy with that. So the easy part now is all of, oh, here's a little circle I might need later, I better rescue him. All of the back, you know, the back of the device is pretty easy to cover, and I can smooth down most of it and then just work on those curved bits when I take it away to the bathroom where my hairdryer is. I'm just going to peel this back again very carefully and without stretching it with any luck, because I feel like there's something stuck under there. There's a little bit of hair or something stuck under there that I could feel through the cover. Not too dramatic, but it was causing bubbles, and I'm just going to try to smooth the bubbles out as I put it down. I'll put on screen because I can't remember, but there are a couple of different finishes you could get, as in a matte and a gloss and a carbon fibre. I think those were the choices, and I do tend to have makeup on my fingers sometimes, so I suspect this will get a bit dirty. I'm not sure. It may be one of those things that stays pretty clean, but we'll see, hey? So there's a couple of spots where it's a bit hard to get to press out the bubbles, so I'm just using the flat end of the tweezers. These are really, really smooth. It's like a resin finish on the tweezers, so it doesn't hurt anything. And here I can just simply press that over, smooth out any bubbles, but you can see there's a bit of buckling there. I'm not sure if you can see, but there is a bit of buckling there, and there's definitely going to be buckling here where I match this around to the curved edge. So there's a circle that I missed, so I better grab him. So at this point it's where I will go and fire the hairdryer at the vinyl just to relax it a little. So all that does is just make it a bit more pliable. At the moment it's pretty inflexible, as you can see by that kind of bubbling there. But you can see this buckled kind of edge here. So what I'm going to do now is take this switch into my bathroom where the hairdryer is and just heat this up slightly, and that causes the vinyl to become a little bit pliable, and then you can really sort of smooth that all into shape. So I'll just go ahead and do that, and I'll come back and show you how it looks. Okay, here we go. We've got this skin on now on the back cover, and you can see here, hopefully it's pretty good but not great. I'm not sure if it's the skin or if it's my just ability to smooth it out properly. I feel like my other skin, the previous one I had, did go on better. I'll leave the details of that one below. It was KO Custom Creations. And yeah, I just wonder if this one, being a different type of vinyl, just isn't quite as good, or if it's just me being a bit useless putting it on. Like I said, it's my third one, so I feel like I should be alright at it by now, but it is a bit wonky, and in this corner in particular I've actually torn it a little bit there, which upsets me. So we'll see how we go. Okay, so I'm not too bothered though. You know, this is This is something that I use every day, and it does get a bit of wear and tear anyway. So I'm going to just fill in these little gaps on the back before I move to the front. This little spot here has a frame around it, you know, so I can just pull out the middle of this and lay it down. This is where tweezers come in super handy for this kind of placement. This is where the card goes in, the micro SD card. So we have this one here. Again, it has a little edge on it, and it has little cutouts, so that's pretty cute for to show you which orientation the card goes in as well. So I'll just take that outside layer off. And then I'll add these little curved bits on. I think again I might need to go and heat these ones because they are a bit curvy, but let's give it a go. I may not need the tweezers. Might be simpler to line it up by hand. I'll just put both on, and then I'll come back. I'll take it away and just smooth it out under heat, just to make sure that it stays down, because you don't want this lifting up. Your fingers kind of rest against the back of this when you're playing, so it's good to make sure that's down tight. I'm not going to press it down too hard just now. So now I have my game card cover as well. So I'll grab that. Do you have a frame? You do. Like so. And then we have covers for these little strips between the left and ZL on there. So I'll grab those next. And yeah, then like I said, I'll just give it a once over with some heat once everything's on. If you do use tweezers, just be careful not to, you know, these tweezers are very sharp, so just be careful not to pierce or indent the vinyl too much when you're applying it. Oh, I do love the white look, I have to say. Okay, that's getting pretty close. You can cover the plus and minus volume here and the power. It does give you those, but, and I did last time, but I'm thinking I won't this time. I might just leave it. So I'm going to dive in and do the front, because I want to do as much hairdryer stuff as I can at once. So I'm just going to peel this back. That one's much simpler to peel off. I'm just going to make sure this is clean because it is going to touch the edges of that glass. And let's lay it down. Oh, here's a spot I missed. Okay. This one is difficult because you've got so much empty space in the middle. It's hard, it's really hard to make this lie down properly without it sticking to everything. So I'm just going to let it stick there for the moment while I get this placement right. So I just have to make sure I've got all the buttons covered appropriately without too much of that coral showing underneath. See, there's pretty good. I've got heaps of bubbles, but I'm not worried. I'll fix that once I've laid down the other side. I think that's something we often do, is we get panicked that it's not quite perfect, but you do have a bit of time to move it around. I mean, it does stick pretty well, and you don't want to stretch it when you're lifting it up again, but if you just go slowly, you'll be right. You can manage. So look, I think skins are a great way to protect your device, as well as, you know, change up the colour. If you, I was saying to my friend the other day, I don't know why I just didn't buy the grey one, because this coral colour really does stick out. I mean, it's a beautiful colour, and I wouldn't care if my switch was coral all the time so much, but, you know, if you do want to cover it up, the bright colours are a bit difficult to cover. So, see here, for example, you can see the coral around the edge. Just means I haven't stretched it that way far enough. So I might just lift it and try to move it a little bit over if I can. But if I can't, I'm not going to worry, because I don't want to make a mess. Yeah, so it's still quite a bit showing there. And that might be partly because of the tempered glass giving it a little bit extra edge. I don't know if you can see the edge there where the tempered glass finishes. So it could be due to that as to why it's slightly off on that side. But I'm not too bothered, because, you know, from a distance it's still fabulous and I'm very happy. So I'm just going to smooth it out, make sure there's no bubbles underneath, and then I'll disappear to the hairdryer again just to get the final bits down. I gotta say, it was handy in the other room to have these nails to push down some bits. It really did help. I'm just gonna make that groove around the edge a bit more pronounced, just to make sure it's stuck around the edge of the tempered glass. Oh, I'm very happy with my white switch. The new OLED one is white. It does have the covers here for these components. I actually thought it had a pink cover. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. I'll use these because they are pink, like the logo on the back. So we'll put these on the joysticks. Oh, so pretty. And then I'll put my X, etc. I'm not going to say all the names. And then I'll put these ones on as well. I might just peel this back. It's the easiest way to get to them. I just want to be careful with these when you're picking them up off the backing, that you don't pierce it with these sharp tweezers. Love these tweezers, but man, are they sharp. So I just like to be a little bit careful. The cut is slightly off center on these. You can see the Y, the letters are a little bit to the left. So they haven't quite cut them perfectly, but I'm not too bothered. Like, it's not a game changer. Let's be honest. And the last one. Now if these came in the pink, I'd put them on. I'm going to have a look and see how it looks with the white on. Mainly because on the actual switch light, these joysticks are like a silicone. So can you see this one here has some dirt on it because of my makeup, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it's from. And so at least with these covers on, it might keep the colour from, it might keep it from becoming discoloured too much. That just sits in the middle. This one is not quite cut very well. I'm going to do some surgery with these massive scissors. I should get my little ones out, but it's just a little flaky bit off the side. This needs a tiny, tiny trim. It's got it. So I'll just put that in the center there. And again, the hairdryer will help push that down. So I'll leave it on for now. If I don't like it, I'll take it off later. But I think it'll be okay. And here's the other one. Let's pop that in the center. Now let's look at this home button. It's far too big. and it doesn't have a little frame to pick off, so I'm not going to add that at all. I'm happy with the other ones like they are. All right, I'm gonna go give this some heat and we'll be right back. But oh my goodness, I'm very much liking it so far. See you soon. Okay, we have success. It seems to have smoothed down quite nicely around the edges. It's definitely not perfect, but it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm just going to turn it on while we're talking, and I'll give you a quick tour around my island. But I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. It's beautiful pink. It's definitely Jane pink, and I don't know how I feel about having all of these buttons exposed, but I'm also not horrified by it. It's okay. And this is the part that I look at the most, right? The front with the buttons. And the buttons are pink and they're fabulous. I'm very happy with that. So let's have a look at Blossom Bay. Okay, so here's my little house on Blossom Bay. I have a little pink letterbox and a little birdhouse, a little barbecue over there, lots of flowers, and you'll find my island is full of flowers. But what I wanted to show you, I'm most excited about, is down on the side here, up the top there, is my garden, my little veggie patch. And then down here, I'm building a coffee shop. Look how cute this is. It's a little cafe with, it's all pink and white and red. I really love the design of it. I'm just, I've run out of stuff to make chairs with, so I'm desperately hacking down trees to try to make chairs. But I have this little stall here with a coffee machine and a cake here as well, and this little bench. And I've tried to keep this section full of pink. Those are pink flowers there. I accidentally picked them, and some pink flowers there. And I'm sort of trying to keep this side to be pink and white mostly, and maybe if I get time I'll show you where all the other flowers are. So this is my super cute little coffee shop. I'm going to put something here in the middle to make it adorable, and yeah, I'm very happy with that. So if we just cross over this little bridge here, we'll come to the museum, and I just want to pop over past all of this cuteness and go back up to the other side of the island. So lots of flowers, as I said, and I'm in the process of renovating my flowers. Now what does that mean? I'm making this super cute little top bit here where I'm storing flowers in rainbow colors. Oh hi. So I have orange flowers, yellow flowers, red flowers. Then over here I've got blue flowers, white flowers. In the back I'm going to have black and dark purple flowers, and then across here I'll have the pink ones. And I just thought I might just store them all here so that when I want to later on put particular coloured flowers in a particular area, I'll be able to do that. So I'll just run down past this side here just to go past my little peach grove and the campsite and show you this little bit of terraforming that I did today. I've got heaps to do here, but I've built up this little cliff here. So cute. It's got some flowers around it, but lots more to be done here. And if we just climb up this little vine, I've got my little crescent moon chair here sitting up the top, so you can get a beautiful view. Look how cute that is. You can get a beautiful view of the world, and yeah, I think it's adorable. She can take some photos of the spot, but yeah, it just gives us a nice little view of the area. It's super cute. You can look over the ocean there, and if we just head back over here, we can go past our little fountain area, and we've got a little workstation here, and then we'll come back across on my little beach scene here with a little campfire going. Have a little lie down, sunbathing time. And then, hi Cherry, I'll just head over here to the entrance to the island. So here's my little airport, and this is the entrance. So I really have been lately just thinking about trying to spruce up this little entrance area. I've been watching a lot of videos of people's island tours, and I really have a lot of ideas now for stuff I can do in this little front section here for the arrival spot. I am very happy with this cover. The colour in particular, like I said, it was a bit tricky to attach compared to the previous one, and I can see a couple of bubbles in it, but I wonder if partly that's just because it's white and not patterned, whereas on the patterned ones it's a bit easier to hide some imperfections, but on white everything just stands out. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I really love how clean it is. The colour is, you know, how clean the colour is. I think it's just very, very nice. I love the pop of pink, and of course on the back we have the normal logo modified to have the hearts in, and in that pink as well. We've got these little cutouts everywhere to show you the buttons. Again, those are in coral, not in pink, but you know, whatever, I'm happy. I don't mind. It's okay. So that's my Nintendo Switch Lite with the new cover from Luxe Skins, and then I also have my Doraemon AirPods cover, which is so cute. I don't know if I said at the beginning, but it's a kind of pearlescent, opalescent kind of look to the skin. It's transparent in a way. It's kind of translucent, I guess. You can see through it, but it is a little bit opaque in places as well, and it has this, yeah, like I said, kind of opalescent kind of look to it, with a cute little Doraemon charm on there as well. So yeah, that's my little collection of new electronic accessories, I guess. Accessories for my electronics. Anyway, very happy with them. I hope you enjoyed this video. A bit different to usual, but not something I haven't done before. And yeah, let me know what you think. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will leave all the details about the skin and the shop where I got this from in the description box. So if you have any questions that aren't answered there, just drop me a comment, let me know. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all again super soon. Bye!